Our next Palomar College Comet Awardee is Peter Gach. Peter, of course, there's people in the room who know Peter. Peter is being recognized for his work with Palomar College students and the Palomar College Foundation. Please enjoy his tribute video.
Peter Gach is the grandson of immigrants who came to the U.S. from southeastern Poland in the early 1900s. The second of 4 children, Peter grew up on a farm north of Evansville, Indiana. Peter's musical talents were apparent early on. He played the accordion to accompany dancing at family parties, and by the time he was 8, Peter had become the organist at church. When Peter was 10, his family was given an old upright piano and a box of sheet music, and from that point on, his first love was the piano. At age 18, following the advice of renowned composer Mark Wessel, Peter decided to pursue music as a career and began studies at Indiana University School of Music. There, Peter received a Bachelor of Science degree with a double major in music and Slavic languages. He continued at IU, and after completing a master's in piano, he moved to Poland for a 3-year course study at the Warsaw Conservatory. On returning to the U.S. in 1976, Peter moved to Tucson, Arizona, where he earned a doctorate in piano performance from the University of Arizona. After coming to San Diego in 1980, Peter opened a private piano studio in Golden Hill. When Jim Weld Sr., a faculty member of the music department at Palomar College, heard Peter play at an event, he invited him to perform in the department's Concert Hour series. They became friends, and a few months later, Jim called Peter to let him know that a faculty position in piano was opening up. Peter joined the Palomar faculty in 1981 and immediately began performing regularly at the college, attracting a devoted following. In 1992, with the assistance of Dean Gene Jackson, Dr. Gach was awarded the Artist in Residence grant through the Palomar College Foundation's President's Associates. No other community college in the country has one. Peter cherishes most his dual roles of educator and performer here at the college.
Major or minor?
I first met him in a performance studies class, which is a type of class for the music majors where everyone comes together. So he would come in and he just created this amazing calm in the room. He always zeroed in on the one thing that he could really be helpful with, and he had this incredible breadth of knowledge with regard to every instrument he saw, so it was always just fascinating to see him.
These notes on a page speak to him, and he's able to interpret those for his students in such a way that really opens the world of music making for his students.
Well, my father definitely loves teaching, and his relationship with Palomar College, I think, expresses that, love to teach, and he's definitely been, he's going to have memories of the students he's taught for him for a long time.
You may know this one.
He has a way of drawing in students, and I think that's very important to the department. And I think that the atmosphere that he creates among his colleagues is also a very healthy one. And when you have healthy, happy teachers, I think your students tend to, that sort of emotion is quite addictive. And I think that creates a sort of sense of family that I've never experienced in any other music department.
Philosophically, he has a depth, he thinks about teaching very deeply, that is really profound. And I aspire to that. I continually challenge myself to live up to his standard of performance, which is high and heavenly.
I remember the first time my in-laws came to see my dad play, and they were instantly believers of classical music and piano music, and it opened up a whole new world for them. So one of the things, my dad is unique in his ways that he brings out music appreciation in places that you might not thought you would find that in.
It's very rare to find a musician of his level that is still so approachable, so generous with his musicianship, and so open to new ideas and new sounds.
Peter is constantly promoting the ideals and the goals of the foundation in supporting our students. He is asking for money all the time, reminding the faculty when we do performances to remind the community that it is their responsibility to help support the college. And yet he does so in a way, it just is so delightful that he makes you feel part of something very, very exciting. And I believe it has benefited the foundation to have him not just as a performer in the spotlight, but as a supporter, a man who lives the foundation's goals of higher education and getting other people excited about that. He got me excited about that.
He's been very supportive, and the wonderful thing for Palomar College is that Peter's a worldwide musician and teacher, and he could be teaching anywhere in the world, but he chooses to be here at Palomar College, and it's really put Palomar on the national scene, I think.
Dr. Gach has been a great friend to the Palomar College Foundation and to the surrounding community. Annually, Peter donates performance time to the foundation's auctions. Foundation organizers estimate that over the years, he has accounted for well over $100,000 in gifts for its charitable efforts to support students at the college. The President's Associates are proud to present the 2010 Comet Award for Service to Dr. Peter Gach.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Peter Gach.
I want to start by giving you my educational philosophy. Pretty is temporary, but dumb is forever. That's actually Judge Judy, but it makes a great deal of sense because looking at those pictures, pretty was long, long ago for me, but I'm not dumb. And Palomar has helped me to develop my art and to share that with students over all these years, and I'm really, truly grateful for the support of the college in maintaining a comprehensive program of education for our students. When the college was first founded, those World War II vets said, we want a college that's going to be across the board, that's going to include every possible kind of education. And that included the performing arts, music, theater, dance, as well as the fine arts. And they've maintained through the years, the Palomar College administration, faculty, and staff, that commitment to comprehensive education. And I am truly grateful that I've had the opportunity to develop my art and share it with students and the community through that support. I also want to particularly thank the foundation for their support of the Artist in Residence program, and also for their support over the years of the Performing Arts Department. They've done many, many wonderful things for us and continue to do so, and you truly have my thanks. There are colleagues here, I'd love to recognize all of you, but I want to in particular recognize Bob and Sue Gilson. As long as I have been at this Foundation Gala event, Bob and Sue have been here in the background making sure that those dancers do their very best, the sound is exactly what it needs to be, and all of those things. So I want to really acknowledge that they have been a part of this event through all these years. And a special thanks to Ruth Lopez Yanez for her marvelous playing and the arrangement of all those pieces that our students did. I am so very, very proud of those students. And I want to tell you, I am chairperson right now of Performing Arts. We have over 3,000 students in Performing Arts. And what you saw tonight was just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you want to see more, we're opening the musical Guys and Dolls on November the 17th, and I invite you to go to palomarperforms.com and get your tickets right away. It will be the last musical in the Howard Brubeck Theater before we shut it down in the spring for a $16 million renovation through the Prop M money. So I think I've said just about enough other than to say I have a marvelous family that's with me. I think my son is the most beautiful son anyone could ever have. And he was so worried about what he was going to say and how it turned out, but I think he was absolutely eloquent. So he should take up public speaking. And I want to acknowledge my beautiful daughter-in-law, Christine, and her parents, Fred and Tessie. They are truly a marvelous family for me. So please come and hear the Palomar College Performing Arts Department. We have lots to share with you. And please support this foundation in its effort to make students successful in all areas of education. Thank you very much.